We are back again. We posted 2 videos today, but don't get used to it because we will probably only be posting videos when we're together. And for now, we're kind of separated at the moment. But for this, we are going to do the best friend tag that we stole questions from SierraSkyes and TLAX2 because we thought it would be fun to do.
And we didn't really have our own questions.
Yeah.
So we kind of just borrowed. We borrowed. We didn't steal.
borrowed. That's true. We borrowed.
We borrowed from you guys.
But I will be trying to tag them down below, just so that if you want to go and check them out and see their best friend tags, you definitely can. So let's get started.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
First question. How did you first meet?
Well, it was through my friend from high school and a friend you've known
Since I was like 5.
Yeah, something like that.
Her name's Ariel.
Which we love you, Ariel. Hi.
She's overseas right now in the Navy.
Yes. But we met through her. I remember being very, very jealous of you to begin with because I'm like, this is my best friend's friend and this is not okay with me how close they are. But it was like almost instantaneous that day. We were just like, boom,
We
friends,
clicked
done.
instantly.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, we just became instant best friends, and then Ariel was jealous because
Yeah.
we became, like, instant best friends.
yeah. But it's always been nice to have somebody who knew her as well as I
Yeah.
did or as well as you did.
Yeah.
As
you
though
know, and
sometimes our jealousy does come back.
Yeah, but, and then we just kind of started hanging out, you know, and
We did karaoke and we did all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff.
yeah, and you let me move in. And,
Yeah.
you know, helped me through a rough time. That was back in, like, 2012.
Yeah.
It's been, like, 4 years.
Yeah. It really has.
December, it'll be 4 years.
Damn.
Okay, your turn.
Where are you both from? So we are both, well, not both. I'd say that I grew up in North Highlands, but I moved around a lot. I grew up, my first, 5 or 6 years, I think, I was in San Jose. Then we moved to North Highlands. I was there until the end of middle school. And then I moved to Hayward, Antioch, Oakley, Bethel Island, which is where I'm at now. And we are going to be moving to Oregon within the next year, within the next 3 months.
Oh, God.
So that'll be fun. And
I'm from Antioch, which, for those of you who don't know, it's in California.
all of the places I said as well are in California.
It's, a lot of people, even people who live, like, 2 hours away don't even know where Antioch is.
We're like 2.5 hours from San Francisco, which most people out there should know.
Do know, yeah.
Because it's a big city in California.
Yeah, so, yeah, and I grew up in Antioch. I haven't really ever moved anywhere or left home.
Well, you
except
left
for
home.
but that's about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. All right, your turn to question.
Okay, let's see.
That one is the one we're on.
How long have you known each other?
Well, she already said this,
kinda
but we've known
answered
each other for 4 years as of December.
Okay, ready? When did you start becoming closer?
I know for me, it was mostly when my ex-fiance broke up with me. And when I needed someone the most, there you were. And it meant the world to me. And from there, we were just together, always together.
I think we were always just close. I don't think there was a specific time we became, in my eyes, that we became closer because we were always close. And, I mean, I would say, though, would have to agree with you when, you know, you and him broke up because we'd stopped talking while you guys were together.
Especially at the end of while we were together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was around that same time, but in my eyes, we've always been close.
Yeah. What's the next one? It's closer. Describe each other in one word and explain why. Well, I already have my word.
Okay.
And it is strong. Because with every shit show that you have been through in your life, you've come out stronger. And so strong will always be my word for you.
My word would be, if I had to pick something, passionate. Very passionate. You're passionate about your goals and your friends and your family, and you're so ready to just do what you feel is right, and you don't even think about it. You just do it because you know, one, it'll make you happy, and you're passionate. I guess
I love
best
that.
way to
That's
say
perfect.
that, passionate, you know. Okay, so wait,
We're on how do you
how do you keep your friendship alive?
I would say that we don't ever stop talking. We always are communicating in one way or
Don't
another.
go to bed angry. It's
Ever.
not just for relationships. It works
really
for your
just
best friends
isn't.
too.
But yeah, it's just that we're always communicating. We know that when we need each other, we're always there. Even if we're busy at the time, we will find a way to make time, kind of a thing. And I would just say that, yeah, that's really how we keep our friendship alive, right? Yeah. Don't go to bed angry.
Never. Don't ever fight over text either.
Yeah. It's hard for someone like me who likes to type and likes to write things out to explain my point of view. But it's really not the best idea.
Yes.
I promise you, it's really not. Favorite memories.
Does tomorrow count?
Well, I mean, I guess.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but...
It'll still be a really great memory. I feel like, I don't know, every memory we have together is always something that puts a smile on my face.
If I had to pick, though, like, a favorite one... I don't know if I have a specific favorite memory. I feel like my favorite memory would be all of our, like little, like, bestie dates, you know?
Yeah.
We got to, like, dinner or a movie or, like, laser tag or, my 21st birthday, though, that was
a really fun day.
That was a lot of fun.
We went to
we went to Dave & Buster's.
What was I gonna say? We went to Dave & Buster's.
Dave & Buster's in San Jose, and it started off really crazy and confusing, and then it just turned into like really, really, really fun. Yeah, I feel like that one's my favorite out of all of them.
I can understand that one. I would say my 22nd birthday, my last birthday, would probably be my favorite. Being able to drink in my from 12 on, I was drinking, and then being able to go out on a boat, no matter how sunburnt and how tired I was at the end of my birthday. Going out on the boat, it was just so much fun. Let's see, the next one is things you have in common and things that are different. So in common, we definitely have Wicked, Harry Potter, though you're more of a fan than I am.
Yeah.
So Wicked, Harry Potter.
We're both really artsy people. Like,
yeah.
We really like the performing arts.
Very, very much. We're very similar in the way we think and the way we feel certain things. Yeah. Where we'll say certain words or something, or like, and whenever we have a bad issue, we always understand where the other person is coming from because we feel the same way. We understand the thought processes that we have.
Okay.
And our differences. Really easy for me off the bat with you. You love horror films.
Yes, I do.
I can't handle them. They freak me out way too much. I just can't handle them.
Wow.
I love the cold.
Yeah, I don't like the cold.
I love rainy season.
You like rain. I don't like rain. If I really had to pick like a big difference between the two of us is I'm a lot more like harsher than you are when it comes to telling people things.
Yes. I'm the sugarcoat. I sugarcoat everything.
A lot of things where I'm just kind of like, this is how I feel. I don't care what you say. Like, this is, so in a way, I guess I'm kind of meaner.
No, I would just say you're blunter. You're more blunt than I am.
Okay, yeah.
So things we have, inside jokes. Okay, we have a lot.
Our
but there's
whole
only
relationship
two.
is an inside joke.
It really is. We have two that we really, really like consistently talk about, which is don't have hobo children, which we'll explain in a second, and then also yo ho, a pirate's life for nope. You have been denied.
Okay, so back to the hobo children. So there's a time where I was staying with my biological mother, and she was spending the night, and we were just laughing and joking like we always do. And my birth mom came in, and she got mad because we were being loud, And she was said that if we woke up her brother, like, she'd get, we'd be in trouble.
And so of course, me being who I am.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen those DirecTV cable commercials.
Yeah, where they're like, don't
like,
do this because if you do this happens. Yeah. So, well, it was, don't be loud while joking and playing games, or your mom will get mad and come in and yell at us.
And then you'll get kicked out.
And then you'll get kicked out.
And then you'll marry a hobo.
And have hobo children.
And then you'll have hobo children.
Don't
have hobo children.
It's always just been a joke. It's always something that I can literally turn around and say, and she just starts cracking up.
It's a lot funnier than it sounds.
It is.
Yeah, it's one of those you had to be there.
Definitely. The other one is, Harry Potter. If you don't know Harry Potter, I'm very sorry for you. But Harry Potter, at the end of, which movie is it?
It's the Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire. Fifth? Fourth movie. See, this is why I say she's the bigger fan. So the fourth movie, at the end of it, where the what is that? That school?
It's the Durmstrang.
That school where they get on their pirate ship and go underground. Underwater.
No.
Underwater.
You don't go underground in a pirate ship.
Where they go underwater, I was joking with her and I was like, why do they go underwater? And it was something like,
I was like, she goes, why do they go underwater? And then we were
on a pirate ship.
And then I was like, it's just, I was like, I bet you they sit there and they just go, yo ho, a pirate's life. And as they go under, it's like, nope. But there was a pause after I said nope, and there was like this long pause, and all of a sudden she just goes,
you have been denied.
And I don't know why it was so funny.
Oh, we were so tired.
It was like the middle of the day, though.
I could have sworn it was like late at night.
No, it was the middle of the day, and it was just so fun. I think it was because it was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was so funny, and it was out of nowhere, and we just started dying, and that's kind of just been I mean, like I said, our whole relationship is just one big inside joke.
It really just is.
And I mean, it sounds a lot worse than it is, but those two are like the ones that we're always laughing at.
Always requoting and always cracking up
because it was the two most spontaneous and unexpected good comments that we'd ever done.
Okay, so on to the next topic.
Okay.
Which is our talents, which is, like we were saying earlier, we're very into performing. We're both actresses.
Yes.
She loves to sing a little bit more than I do, and she has the better voice than I do, in my opinion. But we both like to sing. We both like to act. I don't really care to dance. She does sometimes. It matters on...
I used to dance a lot more when I was younger and in high school and skinnier.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm too big. It's like the camera just adds a lot. But I hurt my knee dancing, and so I kind of just stopped. My sister's now super good dancer.
That's awesome. So the next one is, what are some things you like to do together? Everything?
Is that
an acceptable answer?
Karaoke.
Karaoke. Okay, yeah. Errands.
Yeah, we like to run
Anytime
errands
I'm running
together.
errands, I always... Do you want to come with me? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay.
Yeah, we'll go to the store, or we go to
We'll like to shop.
Denny's is definitely one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to Denny's a lot at night.
And when she says at night, she means midnight or so. There are late night Denny's trips. Or kind of one of our best friend dates.
Yeah. What else do we like to do? I think we just like to sing in your car.
We like to sing in my car. We also just like to sit in my house and watch Castle or watch Netflix and just be together.
Hang out.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
And right now, we're in the city. We're seeing Wicked tomorrow.
We're at my work right now, and we're just hanging out.
We're just hanging out and decided to make our YouTube videos.
Finally, that we've been talking about for years.
Okay.
Do you fight?
Yes.
Yes. Very muchly so. Yes.
It's bad.
A lot of the times it really is. But the thing is we always come out of it because we know we love each other. We know that no matter what we're trying to say to each other matters. And we're just trying to get our points across.
Over text. Or no, Facebook Messenger.
Really, Facebook Messenger,
because a lot of the time she's at work. And if we do end up fighting while she's at work, or even when she's off, I think a lot of our fights happen when you get off work.
And I think it's mostly because I'm exhausted and I'm just I don't care, leave me alone.
And the arguments are never really that serious, but we make them serious because of how much we're just It goes back to the whole passionate thing.
Yeah, it does. And I'm very stubborn.
Yes. Extremely stubborn. Okay.
Well, okay, so we mentioned a few of them. What do you communicate with the most?
Facebook Messenger.
Because I'm at work. If I wasn't at work, it'd probably be text.
A lot of the times, and then when you're not at work, it's text or phone calls a lot too.
Yeah, sometimes we do phone calls.
Every once in a while, it'll just be like, oh, I miss your voice, so I'm just going to call you and see what you're doing.
Even when we lived together, we would do that.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be like, I want to hear your voice. She would call me on
her way home from the BART station while she was in her car to make sure she didn't fall asleep. And then, like, a lot of times, so she'd call me and we wouldn't hang up until she was, like, walking up the driveway to get in the house.
Unless our phones disconnected. Like, there was that once I was driving up, I almost went up to our drive. I went to turn into our driveway.
And our phones hung up
on each other. And I was just like, that's too freaking perfect. Like, okay. The next one is...
What annoys you about the other person? We're probably going to get into a fight about this.
No, we probably won't. Because you and I also understand we're doing this for fun. And and it's not like we're going to, like, hit each other or something.
Okay, seriously. So what annoys you about me?
I would say when we were living together, when you would use, like, my razor, and it would seem like the hair never got cleaned out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would just frustrate me more so I never really said anything. It was just kind of like, well, damn, now I've got to clean it out before I use it kind of a thing. But it's nothing, like, horrible. It's the only thing that pops into my head at the moment.
Oh, God. Oh, God. You make me sound so dirty. Ah!
She's not. I swear.
Wow. Honestly, how stubborn you are.
That doesn't surprise me.
That annoys me because it's like... Sometimes when I'm fighting with you, it's like talking to a brick wall.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my point across, and sometimes I feel like you listen, but at the same time, it's like you're listening just so that you can, like, find a way to bring it back and, like, argue with my point. But, I mean, we say this with the best of love.
Of course.
I mean, it's not like we're going to hang up on you guys and then be like, oh... I hate you because we don't.
Well, no, and there's nothing like that. We've never had that issue. What one are we on now?
What do you love about each other? Okay, so this kind of lightens.
This is nice to have angry and then happy. I would say the thing that I love about you the most is that how dependable you always are. You're always there for me whenever I need you. If I'm having a mental breakdown, you're there. You're always like, just breathe. You're always blunt with me, which means the world to me because sometimes that's all I need. Yeah. I don't need the sugar coat that I get from everybody. I need somebody to just be like, you know what, this is going to suck. Deal with it. You know.
Like when you and, we're not going to say his name, but when you and, your
ex-fiance
broke up. You know, it was like everyone was telling you, oh, you guys
it'll be okay, you two
will
get back together.
And I'm like, it's going to hurt. Like, you're going to cry. This is going to happen.
Exactly. And it was exactly what I needed at that exact moment. You've always been good about knowing what I need.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't, and that's when we end up fighting, but at the same time, you're still there.
Yeah.
You know.
I'd have to say kind of the same thing. You're always so prepared to fight for me no matter what. And that to me is really nice because it's like, and I think a lot of the times it scares me because like I'm not used to it. You're really protective over me.
Yes.
Sometimes it drives me crazy, but at the same time, like but I love it because it's like, that there are some times where like I shut down and then like I don't want to fight, and you're just there, like, by my side, just fighting my battles for me. And as crazy as that can get sometimes, at the end of the day, it's like I really appreciate it because it's like you're fighting when I feel like I can't.
Yeah.
And you always like to remind me that I'm as strong as I am.
Yeah.
So,
she has a hard time seeing that sometimes.
I do.
A lot of times.
And a lot of it is because I suffer from anxiety and depression. So it helps to have somebody in my life that believes in me when I don't believe in myself.
Yeah. Okay, the next one.
Yeah, before we start getting all sentimental on you guys.
What are your 3 favorite foods? Your 3 favorite foods are spaghetti, hot Cheetos.
Does that count as a food group?
I consider it a food group. So we've got spaghetti, hot Cheetos, and I would say probably, if we want to go with sweet as something to end, I would say chocolate. If not, I would say like garlic bread. Without cheese, obviously. But garlic bread would be the third one I would say.
Cordon bleu is your favorite.
Which I can't have anymore.
I'll go with like chicken and rice you really like.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god. I don't know if you necessarily have three particular. Oh, okay. Well, when you could eat it, hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Yes.
That one was one that was like
my go-to.
We don't really want to cook anything, but
we're hungry.
We're hungry, so it was more like you'd make hot dogs and mac and cheese. Those three, I feel like, are their biggest. Of course, cordon bleu is your favorite.
Of course, and
meal.
I can't have it anymore because it's got cheese in it. I recently almost lost my gallbladder, so I'm on a kind of sucky but very strict diet.
Okay. What are each other? Oh,
easy. What are each other's birthdays? She is February 28th, 1994.
September 26th, 1993.
We are just a few months apart from each other.
If you're best friends and you don't know each other's birthdays, you're not doing it right. What are 3 items that I always have?
3 items you always have are your phone. If we're going out, you always have your purse. The 3rd item is always fun for me with you. Let's see. So we've got your phone, your purse. I don't know that you have a 3rd thing you normally have with you. Those would be the 2 things that you would always have with you. I wouldn't think that there would be necessarily a 3rd thing that you always have with you.
Yeah, my wallet, but I mean...
That your wallet kind of is your purse right category. Now,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I just... Yeah, you're right. I don't
she
really
normally just has 2 things, because her purse right now kind of is a wallet. So, yeah.
Your keys.
Uh-huh.
Your cell phone, and your inhaler.
Yes.
You always have those 3 on you.
Always.
Because you kind of have to. I mean.
Well, the inhaler especially, I have to.
Yeah.
But
so have
either of us been outside of the country? Have you? Yeah, I want to say yes, but I can't remember where.
England. England, when I was in 4th grade, for my uncle's wedding. It was cool. Wow. No.
You're wrong.
Yes. Yes, you have. Wait, out of the country?
Out of this country? Yeah. Wait. Right? Out of USA, right?
Yeah, out of the USA. Where have you...
Mexico. Caribbean.
Bahamas. I did not know that. Oh, your cruises.
My cruises, yeah.
That makes more sense. I was like, because I was thinking Virginia, but I was like, wait, no, that's out of state, not out of the country.
Yeah. No, I was on a few cruises when I was little with my dad. Not little, but younger. Younger. With my dad, we went to the Mexico 3 times. I went to the Caribbean once and the Bahamas once. So I have been outside of the country. I just haven't stayed like in the heart of another country, which I would love to do someday. So that is all the questions that we had for each other. I want to thank again SierraSkyes, and I really hope I'm not totally butchering your name, Tila Axe, for letting us borrow these, even if you didn't know we were borrowing these. Anyway, this has been a Wicked Differences, and make sure to subscribe down below us.
Yeah.
And thumbs ups, and we will see you sometime.
Bye.
Bye.